appreciate it. So I wanted to start off and ask, how many parents are out there? One of you. That's awesome. Pretty sure it's my sister. I wanted to ask because I don't want any children. I don't. But I respect it. I think it's amazing. I heard they're a joy. But I don't want to wreck my body. And they do. They destroy your body as a woman. I mean, they cause. Oh, excuse me, I spelled on the stage there. But they cause hemorrhoids, right? You didn't know that, guys? They cause hemorrhoids. They cause stretch marks, right? Depression. I kind of have all those things already, but besides that, I don't have children. And you guys probably think I'm vain, and you're right. But I have a good reason for it, I do. I'm actually recovering from an eating disorder. Right, so hear me out. I'm all about awareness now, right? I'm not ashamed of it, so I'm really open about it. Specifically, I have bulimia, which is where you eat all your feelings and anxieties, and then you regret it immediately, and then you get rid of it, right? You vomit it, or you take lots of laxatives, a shitload of laxatives. But I'm recovering. It's terrible. It's a terrible eating disorder, but it's terribly effective. And the best thing though about recovering from an eating disorder is I'm in a much better place, mentally, emotionally. But the worst part about it is I just can't down 4 junior bacon cheeseburgers from Wendy's like I used to. I miss those days. Wendy's was my girl. My sister's actually here. Yeah. With my nephew. Yeah. My sister actually works this really big, important job for the government. So she spends most of her time on YouTube. And one day she was getting lost on the internet, and she happened to be on this Asian infomercial that she found. And it was this company that sold really powerful toilets. Right? So to demonstrate this, they flushed 25 chicken nuggets down the toilet. So she forwards it to me, and she's like, who in the world would want to flush 25 chicken nuggets? Me? Pretty appealing to me. I installed it last week. But you really think about all the food that I've literally wasted, right? This eating disorder. And what can I do to rectify this situation? So I thought, I'm going to adopt a child from Africa. But then I thought I'd probably eat him. Chocolate morsel. So I did the next best thing, and I decided to sponsor a child for 35 cents a day. I'm like a much better person because of it. But I'm actually, like Kelsey was saying, I'm a recent transplant to Chicago. I came from Phoenix, Arizona, and I spent a lot of time in Scottsdale. So if you guys aren't familiar with Scottsdale, it's got a lot of pool parties, right? A lot of sun, a lot of fake boobs, right? So it's a place where people really like you for you. So I moved to Chicago, and I'm trying to move forward, away from that type of environment. And I'm trying to kind of step away from people putting on this fake facade, or trying to be something that they're not, So now I'm in sales. overpromise and underdeliver. But just to kind of give you a real quick idea and leave you with a good story, kind of give you an idea of Scottsdale, Arizona. I had a cousin who was throwing a pool party, and Lil Jon happened to be the DJ. Right? And I love Lil Jon for whatever reason. And so she gave me a call and said, would you like to come? Immediately I was like, yeah! Right? So I show up, of course he isn't paying any attention to me, and hanging out with his little entourage. And he continues drinking. Towards the end of the night, the entourage decides to leave out the back of the club. And I'm like, well, I guess this is my time to go. So I was like, Lil Jon, thank you so much. You've been a pleasure. I'm a huge fan. I love your music. Thank you. He's looking at me and goes, I'm a student, did titties all damn night. It's titties. I'm so flattered. So then he starts telling me, hold out your hand. So I hold out my hand. He starts doing Reiki. If you're not familiar with Reiki, it's where you pass energy between two people without actually touching. Right? So he's doing Reiki. He's like, do you feel it? I was like, yeah, it's tingly. He's like, we just booked. I felt so violated. He didn't ask me permission. There was no glove. So then he goes on and starts telling me my future, and he's like, fuck all the haters, and you just keep doing what you're doing. It's like, does that make sense? I was like, yeah, it totally makes sense. And he gives me one more bit of life advice. It's like, all you need to do is wake up every morning and like run for like an hour. Don't eat any more bread. Motherfucking Lil Jon is telling me to lose weight. So I was like, that's it, I'm out of here. Goodbye, Lil Jon. My cousin's like, what's going on? What's going on? Are you gonna cry? No, I'm not gonna fucking cry. Tears start streaming down my face. Right? I look at Lil Jon, he's like, oh shit. I'm an asshole. Come here. So then he reaches and he gives me a hug, and my tears are streaming down his face, and they're landing on his little itty bitty shoulder. And I realized at that point in time, I need to give up bread.